Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Anyone that knows me knows that I enjoy the finer things in life, which is why I shop at Iceland. So from Iceland, I got one of these. This is a luxury slow-cooked beef rib cheesy bake. Yes, part of their luxury range. Iceland have a whole range of things that they call luxury in their freezers. They are all supposed to be fancy, I'm assuming, but I haven't tried anything from their luxury range yet as far as I can remember, so I don't know whether they really are luxury or not. I mean, this was part of a 3 for £10 offer. So it works out to £3.33. This is a beef rib cheesy bake. I can't imagine something that is made from beef rib, has cheese and potatoes and is baked and is meant to be quite nice, only costing £3.33. So, yeah, we'll see, won't we? We'll find out. Is it luxury? Is it not? I only picked up this one thing from their luxury range. I got another couple of things from their 3 for £10, but not things I'm going to review, just things I'm eating in general. Like Bernard Matthews turkey dinosaurs. So, yeah, I'm not going to review them for you. Yeah, let's have a wee look at this and see what it's all about. I have to say, I've got it right in front of me and it does smell very nice, so it's starting off well. So it's a slow-cooked beef rib cheesy bake, and it's topped with sliced potatoes and creamy cheese sauce and vintage cheddar cheese. Interesting. There's your list of all the ingredients if you want to have a wee look at them. There's quite a lot of them, to be fair. Beef bouillon, slow-cooked diced beef rib, 19%. It's also 21% potatoes, 8% single cream, 8% vintage cheddar cheese, 3% red wine. So there you go, plus a bunch of other stuff like tomatoes and what have you. So the full description on the side of the packets here says, luxury slow-cooked beef rib cheesy bake. Slow-cooked diced beef rib with red wine gravy sauce, topped with cooked potato slices and creamy cheese sauce, and sprinkled with grated vintage cheddar cheese. So it sounds nice. Sounds nice enough. Obviously, this was from Iceland, so it was in the freezer, which would keep for a long time. And I cooked mine in the oven. Normally, when I review things on the channel, I will do them on the lowest, probably the worst way of cooking it that it says on the back of the packet. In this case, it would be 10 minutes in the microwave. However, seeing as it's luxury, I think it deserved the luxury treatment, so I put it in the oven. And it looks good, to be honest. I'm not going to lie, it does look quite nice. So yeah, that took 50 minutes in the oven. I mean, that's a huge difference. I think microwaves are amazing, right? 10 minutes in the microwave, but that took me 50 minutes in a proper oven. It's crazy, 5 times as slow. So let's go through our nutritional information. You've got per meal oven baked here, so we'll just go with that. So it's 519 calories for the whole thing. Seems about right. 29.2 grams of fat, of which 15.7 grams of that is saturates. That's over 75% of your saturated fat. That's quite a lot. 29.5 grams of carbs, 6 grams of sugar, 2.4 grams fiber, 33.4 grams of protein, and 3.5 grams of salt. So quite a lot of salt, quite a lot of fat, definitely a lot of salt, saturated fat. So yeah, it's not very good for you, which means it's probably going to be quite nice. Usually that's the case. Sometimes not. Sometimes it's just because it's cheap. But let's find out. Yeah, anything else to learn from the packaging, really? Nah, I don't think so. All right, cool. So there's your picture of it. That's your serving suggestion. Looks all right. And here's what it actually looks like. Joom. You can see all the sort of sauce, the gravy is kind of bubbled through the top there. But you've got a nice crusty, cheesy crust. It's meant to be potatoes under that. Smells really nice. It was bubbling away not too long ago. It's nice and warm. Right, let's see if I can cut into this bad boy then, and we'll see if we can get like a mouthful of everything. Let's go. Let's cut in. Oh, that very much felt potatoey. I think that's mostly potato. But yeah, there you go. Look at the steam coming off this. This is going to be very, very hot, so I should be careful. All right, well, let's do it then. So this is the luxury slow-cooked beef rib cheesy bake from Iceland. Let's give it the old taste test, shall we? Ooh, ooh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. Good thing I brought an iron brew. Ah, phenomenal. The iron brew, not necessarily this. Oh, that's a big bit of beef. That looks to be a big bit of beef right there. Well, yeah, it's quite nice. The top is very creamy and cheesy because you get a little bit of crispiness from the melted cheese on the top, so that's gone a little bit crispy. It's sort of a, yeah, you can sort of see that there's a kind of a cheesy sauce and that's sitting on top of the potatoes. The potatoes are nice, cooked through. Get all the cheesiness and the sauciness on them. Yeah, it's a bit like dauphinoise on the top, you know, potato bake. The potatoes are really, really soft, so it's almost like mash, but it's not mash because it's bits of potato. But the potatoes have been cooked through so much they're like really, really soft, and they actually kind of creamy, which is really good. The sauce that you get with the meat, it's a good bit of meat there. Yeah, you can really taste the red wine, has to be said. Really taste the red wine, which is quite nice. I mean, I'm not really a wine guy. I don't really like wine, except that maybe a bit of Bucky or a Mad Dog, and that counts as tonic wine, right? Yeah, but it's subtle enough. You know, it's not really overpowering red wine flavour. It's just a bit of, yeah, it just adds a nice bit of flavour to it, so I quite like that. Nice red wine flavour. The beef, when you find it, is really nice. It's nice and tender. Not too fatty or anything. My main issue really would just be that there's not nearly enough beef. I mean, that's a proper chunk of beef, but I had to dig to sort of find that. It's nice. Pulls apart, pulls apart, kind of melts in your mouth. So the beef is really, really lovely. There's just not, I would just argue there's not enough of it. Like, if this was something I was making at home or getting from a restaurant, I would expect it to be like that kind of layer of beef. Like, that's all beef and the beefy sauce. Then you've got maybe that much of the potato and then that much of the cheese. I would expect it to be a lot more beef. Whereas this is it's more like that's the beef, and then that's the potatoes, and then there's the cheese. So it's more potato and cheese than it is beef. Like, texturally, of course, you can really taste the winey, beefy sauce. So, yeah, that's how they keep the cost down, I would say, just from skimping a bit on the meat. So yeah, quite nice. Yeah, not gonna lie. Very tasty, good flavours. I really like the flavour. I like the kind of mixture you get with the red wine, but then you also get the kind of the cheesiness of the tartness of the cheddar on the top. Yeah, I really like that. The potatoes are really nice. I love how soft they are. That whatever they've done there makes them really, really nice. And the beef is really lovely. It pulls apart. It's tasty, well seasoned. It's delicious. It's just, I would just really want a bit more beef in there for me to consider it luxury. But it's all really nice. It's all done really well. Yeah, my only criticism really would just be that it needs a bit more beef. A bit more beef than that. And yeah, that really could be luxury. And it would be worth paying more for as well if I had more beef in it. Has to be said. Because that, yeah, that's really nice. And in fact, that's inspired me to maybe try and make something like this myself, because yeah, it's nice, and I reckon done properly, like well, like real luxury, that would be a fantastic dinner. Yeah, lovely. Well, thanks very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the wee bell to get notifications anytime a new video comes out. And of course, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Is there anything else from Iceland's luxury range that you'd like me to try? Let me know and I will go and pick some out and try them for you. But for now, I'm going to go finish the rest of this and I will catch you all later on. Cheers.